Okay, so today we will talk about loneliness, and I will start introducing myself. So for who doesn't know me, my name is Yasmin. I'm 20 years old, and I am a teacher. I work as a teacher. So here is a safe place where you can practice your English. So you will not be judged, okay? Feel free to make mistakes because here is the right place to do this. So Bruno, can you introduce yourself?
Sure. Can you hear me well? Yeah, so, well, nice to meet you guys. My name is Bruno. I'm from São Paulo. I'm 26, and um, I find TNT to practice English. So this is one of my first time here. Not the first time, but I'm trying to get a routine here. So I'm very happy to be with you today.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. What about you, Bianca?
Hello, guys. My name is Bianca. I'm 21. Yasmin is my friend. Yeah, and she made me wake up 9 a.m., so you know. And well, this is not my first time here, but I don't know what else I could say. So this is all.
And what about you, Anna? Thank you, Bianca.
Bianca is awake in it. Good morning, guys. I am Ana. I'm from São Paulo too, and I am 40 years old, and I'm trying to practice more my English because I'm trying to looking for a work. I don't know how to say trabalho fora do Brasil. And that's it.
Thank you, Anna. And what about you, Leilani?
Okay, good morning, everyone. Nice to meet you. My name is Leilani. I'm from Brazil, and I live in Alagoas. I'm 36 years old, and I have been studying English for 2 years. And now I'm here because I wanted to practice my pronunciation, my English, and it is a pleasure to talk with you guys today. Thank you.
Thank you, Leilani. So let's start. And when you finish to answer the question, you can choose someone to answer to, okay? So have you ever felt lonely, even with many people around you? Like, I feel this feeling every day. And I have many friends, but sometimes I feel that they don't understand me, you know? So what about you, Anna?
I agree with you because I felt this a lot of time, and I discovered that we are really alone, in fact, because we are the only one person that we live always with. And when we accept this, I believe this feeling calm down. I don't know how to say. And you, Leilani?
To be honest, I don't have this problem because I'm a happy person, and I have many people around me, and to talk a lot. I love to talk a lot, you know, and so It's so hard. I felt lonely, but I would just say, during this pandemic, I think everyone has faced this problem, because you needed to find a lonely, without others people around you. I think it is so was a little hard for many peoples. It is so difficult, and but for me it is okay, and because I enjoyed a lot the time for to talk with my friends, for calls with my family, my husband, and but for me it's okay. But I know that many people around the world has this problem, and it is a little hard. And you, Bianca?
Yes, of course. I think it's something that is normal, but if it's for a long time, I don't think it's very normal. But the felt lonely, it's like there are some people who can. So what she feels is like solitude because she's okay with that. But I don't know how to say in English, but it called it solidão in Portuguese. And of course, as Yasmin, I felt this way, and I think Anna said that, because I don't feel like I am understood by my friends sometimes. And it's all right because, of course, we are different. And sometimes we don't know how to describe our feelings or to, I don't know, just to speak about that, to talk about that, it's kind of hard. And now, Bruno.
Yeah, I already felt lonely. I guess was when I was beginning at a work, like my first weeks at this new work. I was surrounded by a lot of people. They were nice, etc. But I felt lonely because I didn't know exactly what to do and who I could trust. Um, Everybody is smiling, but you don't know exactly who is your friend or who can become your friend. So I felt lonely in that moment. But after some weeks, I got some friends and was okay. But I liked something that Leilani, I don't remember if it was Leilani or Bianca that said that it's okay to felt in that way for a small moment, like, but if these took a lot of time to deal with it, so it's a problem. So something that in my opinion, we should look for help to understand our feelings and etc. But that's a good point.
Yeah, I feel the same way. But like, how often do you feel that you lack companionship? Like, I I have my friends really close me, but I don't feel that this lack of companionship. But to be understood or things like this. But like my parents are my friends too, so I'm all the time with them. What about you, Leilani?
I would just say this question is a little hard because I don't have this problem, but for example, I was born in Bahia, but I don't live in there. I live in other country, in other state. It's called Alagoas, But my parents and my brother and my sister living in other state, and sometimes I miss them. It is a little hard because I want to next to them, but it is not possible. And I think only in this moment, but I try to face the better way for to make calls maybe every day, and it helped me a lot. So and you, Bruno?
Well, nowadays I'm currently not working during the day, so I'm home with my wife and her family. So it's kind of I'm always with them, and well, my wife and I, we are close friends. So nowadays I'm not feeling lonely, so it's okay for me. And about you, Anna?
Um, I lost my mom last year, and we lived together. So I feel very very sad about this lost, and I live I forgot the word. I live very distant to my friends because I lived in Minas Gerais for many years, and then now I'm living in São Paulo. So the most part of my friends live 200 kilometers away from me. So I feel this lack a lot. And Bianca, did you answer?
No, not yet. Well, I feel sorry for your loss, Anna. And well, yeah, sometimes I miss, calling my friends, or I often say that I miss hanging out with them, as we did at school during our school time, and well, during the pandemic, it was a little bit harder, and yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I think the hardest part of pandemic is to stay at home all the time, and we can talk face to face with people that we love. And Anna, I feel so sorry for your loss, and I hope you feel better. So when you feel in this way, what do you like to do? Like, I love to watch movies that will make me laugh, or to go to a place alone to enjoy my own company, companionship. What about you, Bruno?
Well, maybe this will be a problem, but I like to eat. I like to eat something really delicious, like a hamburger or something like that, because I want to think in another thing and distract myself. So uh, maybe I should review this action, but well, most of the time I do this. And about you, Bianca?
I think I do the same thing as Yasmin. I like to watch movies too, and now I'm trying to read more, which is a bit hard, but I'm good. And Yeah, that's all. Do the things that I like. What about you, Leyland?
So I think many things can help you when you feel that way. For example, you can try to talk with someone about now what about your feelings, about how do you feel today, and I think it is help you a lot, and or maybe to adopt the animal, for example, a dog, because the research is to show that when you have a dog or other animal, it is helping the person a lot for to don't feel a loneliness. And, but we know that uh, some people has a hard problem, because if this problem it is so older, I think it's correct, this expression, I don't know, but if you feel that way for many years, for much time, I think it is not normal. You need to ask for help with the professional, maybe make an appointment with a good doctor for to know how you can to face this situation, to overcome it. I think it is so important. The person needs to see how how deeper is your loneliness. I think it's so important.
And you, Anna?
I agree with Leilani about look for help. Sometimes when you see that it's spending a long time, and but if it is only a few feeling that that you are having that moment, so you can go things like that you said, like watch movies or eat, or I like to go for a walk with my dog. I feel the world became colored when I go outside with it, because he loves walk, loves streets, so he's happy is my happy. And it's
Yeah, I think like to go for a walk is a good decision to make. I started to do this every morning, and it's so good that you could think about things that are happening. And so what would you tell to someone else in the same situation? I think it's so complicated to talk to ourselves, but when we think that we are talking to someone else, it's easy, you know. So it's difficult because I learned that I was born alone and I will die alone, you know. I have this on my mind in my whole life. So, but I would like to tell that you are not alone. And if you need a companionship, if you need a friend, you could count on me. And but it's something that we need to deal with, you know, to be alone, because you will feel this every time. What about you, Bianca? What would you like to tell?
No, we didn't born alone, okay, Yasmin? Okay, we were with our mother and our father. Depends, I don't know. But there are people there, you know. But you will not die alone because I am here if I don't die first. But so yeah. This what you said is very I totally agree because sometimes I know how to give you an advice, but for myself don't think I do. You know, but anyway, we are here to give advice. So I think we should sometimes I think I let the person say what they are feeling and make them feel comfortable telling about this because sometimes we don't know where this problem started, you know, where this problem started. So we have to, I don't know, maybe help them to understand what is happening and give them some options like watch a movie or something like this and don't let this person alone, and also always telling them to see a therapist if it's possible, you know, but be there because you don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, and now I will say to Anna answer this question.
Okay. I try like Bianca. I try to understand the cause. This person is that way and try to think ways that could help, like look for a psychologist, but in some cases, but things how can I say things more easier, like aromatherapy. Do you know lavanda oil? I don't know how to say in English, because I believe this complementary treatments, like music therapy and chromotherapy. So I could say I'd like to remind people to pray, because in our society we forgot to do a little pray, just to thank you God to be alive, some things like that. And you, Bruno?
I agree with you. Uh, when I think in giving some advice for someone, most of the time I'll say something that works for me. Yeah, so um, I will, as Bianca said, I will tell that I'm here. I'm here to listen him or her. I'm here to be their friends, and also as a religious person, I would say to them that it can they can have God as their partners to ask for help, to be listened as well. um, but it's hard to listen someone saying these kind of things and not be ready to be there to help them, to to listen, to watch a movie with them, to walk, or to go to a fast food to have a hamburger or something like that. So um I would do that if I listen from a person that he or she is feeling lonely. um and what about you, Leila? I don't know if you already answered that. No, okay. What about you?
Okay, and so About this question, I think it's so important when the people feel that way, no matter why you need to ask for help, all right? Because you don't need to face this situation alone, because there are many people around you that can help you to face this situation, to overcome it. And so I think I recommend for this person maybe to talk with someone that she or he truth, and to talk about this problem, about how do you feel. For example, to try understand why you feel that way. I think this question is so important, because if you don't know why you feel that way, it is more hard for to face it. Maybe you can try to identify the reasons that make you feel that way. Maybe try to go back in the past for to see about what happening with you, or about how was your childhood, about your background, about your family. You need to ask many questions to go back in the past. I think it is so important for to identify why this problem, why you feel that way. And so, and to maybe you need to make a therapy, like Bianca said. I think Bianca said this about the therapy, and make you need to take some medication for some time for to feel better, and you need to thinking about this, because feeling lonely for more time, for long time, it is not normal, and it could result in bad consequences for your health, mental health. For example, depression or anxiety. I don't know this pronunciation. I'm sorry. So, but yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Well, I don't think that it's so hard to ask for help, because like sometimes I don't want to ask for help because I will show that I'm fragile, that I commit mistakes, that I'm not so good, Is it hard for you? For you all? It's hard to ask for help, or it's something that it's okay, it's easy?
I am very proud to help for asking help. Sometimes I need to work inside of me to say, oh, that's okay. Everybody needs help sometimes. So I need inside work. And you, let me see, Bianca.
Wait a minute. Okay, now it's working. Yeah, it's she said Yasmin is right. Because but not because I feel fragile. It's because like I feel that I'm bothering my friends, and then it's like, oh no, sorry, I need to solve it by myself, and then I run away. But I end up telling them my problems anyway, and feeling guilty because I told them, and So Bruno.
Well, I was thinking about that because in the beginning of the pandemic, I was with a psychotherapist, and was really hard for me to to start the sessions because I was with anxiety and etc. And I was thinking, whoa, man, you're so weak. Oh, how how could you uh, be at this point, like uh, having to take medicine and with that psychotherapist and etc. And at my first session, the doctor said that sometimes we treat mental illness, like mental problems, with something that is something that we cause, like uh, by our fault. It's our problem because you were not strong enough to concentrate your mind and etc. But we don't feel guilty when we say that we have a headache or stomach or something in our arms and etc. We don't feel guilty to go to the doctor and say, oh, my leg is hurting and I need some medicine. So sometimes we feel a lot of guilty to do to seek for help to heal our minds, um, when it's a normal illness. It's a normal problem because it's our body. So I really felt guilty to seek for solutions for these kind of problems, but I'm getting better. I'm not okay with that yet, but I'm getting better to seek for help in that manner. So I think this. What about you, Leilani?
Yeah, about the question number 6. Yes.
No, I just created a question in my mind that if for
Ah.
you it's difficult to ask for help or it's something easy.
Okay. I'm a little confused, but I think I need to continue this talk, or I need to answer the question number 6. I don't know. Okay. And so I understand and I agree with everyone when someone has normally a difficulty to talk with your feelings with others people, especially if this problem this person faced for a long time ago, for many years or for many times. And so it is a little hard to talk with someone, how do you feel? Or to talk with someone that you need to maybe take medication. It is hard the person talk with other people. I take a medication because the doctor suggests me to take this. It is so hard for the majority of people, but you need to try to make a strive, to make effort for to do that, because if you to do this, it is um, more hard, more difficult to face it alone. But it is not easy. It is so hard, but you can do that.
Yeah, I think like nowadays things are changing, and I could see that everyone that goes to a therapist is proud to say, oh, I'm going to the therapist, I'm going to take care about my mental health. I think is something that are really changing. But now, what kind of things you do with your friends that you couldn't do alone? Like nowadays, I could see that I could do everything alone. But if I have someone to do with me, exactly that it's better. It's obvious that to have a companionship is better, but I don't like to wait for people to do things that I want to do, because I was always thinking, oh my God, I need to go to the supermarket. So I will call to a friend and to see if like they can go with me, and if they can't, I just don't go. So what about you, Anna? Anna? Okay, so Leilani, could you start?
Okay, maybe to can hang out with your friends, go out for some place, for a good place, for to just to talk or to hang out somewhere. And so I think it's so important, but because of the pandemic, and the pandemic is not over yet, but you can try to maybe make a call or to invite your friend, good friends, for to have a meal with you in your house, or to just to watch a movie, for to cry a lot, or to only to listen in the music, just not talk about anything. And so it just help a lot.
And you, Bianca?
Well, I think it's to go out with you, with our friends. This is something that I know I can do it alone, but it's like it's different because of the fun they do. So it's different, and the parties. I don't think a good party is a good party without them. So, and yeah, this is the things that I couldn't do alone. I think I'll choose Bruno now.
Okay. Well, something that I can't do alone is to play soccer. I love to play soccer with my friends, and well, it's not possible to play alone. And well, I grew up in a family of six, and we were used to travel together all the time, go to the beach, go to the cities around São Paulo, and I never went to a travel alone. So for me, something that it's it's not possible for me to travel alone. I love to travel with a lot of other people, like with my family or with my friends. So it's something that for me I couldn't do alone. But and for you, Anna, what do you
I'm
think?
sorry about that. My notebook travou. I don't know how to say. And I agree with you. Play soccer and and go to a party alone. It could be a little strange, or couldn't be. And but I have a curiosity because I can't do the dishes alone. I really can't do the dishes. I needed to call a friend and was talking, just talking. So everybody laughed a lot because it's really unique.
Yeah, I like to put a music to feel that I'm not alone, while I'm doing houseworks. So everyone answered, right? Okay, so is it possible to be happy alone, and how? I think it is not possible. Like, we need each other for everything, you know, but we can deal with that. We sometimes we need to do things alone, you know, like to go to a bank, you need to go alone, you know, to make all those things. What do you think, Bruno?
I don't think we can't be happy alone all the time. Like I saw on YouTube, like, would you be alone for 10 years for like $18 million or something like that? And I was thinking, man, what could you do with that money without anyone? You know, like, that's not make sense. If you have that money, you don't have people to spend with it. But for me, as I said, I grew up in a family, in a huge family, and I am with my life, my wife and my son now. And for me, in my point of view, I I depend of them to be, not depend of them, but most of the happy things that happen in my life, they are related to. So for me, my personal opinion, my point of view, it's not possible to be alone. Um, and about you, Bianca, what do you think about that?
Yeah, this is something that also my mother says. She says, "We are never alone," something like that, and she's right. we like Yasmin said too. We are always okay. There are some things that we can do alone, that we have to do alone, but sometimes we need people, you know, to be here. We would need people, so we would not do a good job, you know. We couldn't, I guess. But also, I don't know. I think it's possible to feel, like I said, solitude. It's when someone feels good about being alone, and then they can deal with it, you know. So, but I think it depends on the person, you know. Sometimes there are some people who needs more their friends. There are some people who likes to be alone and feel okay about it. I think depends on the person. Anna answered this question.
Not yet.
Oh, okay, so it's you.
Thank you. I agree with you. If we are talking about to be happy alone, in some cases, okay, I believe it's possible. But to feel happy living alone all life long, it could be possible, because humans are social group. We are social. We need these changes. We need these relationships to feel complete. I believe, and that's it. And Leilani, what do you think about it?
My opinion, everyone was born for to live someone close to. I think everyone need to someone next to, close to. I think it's so important for your grow up personally and other things. But we can see many people, there are many people that chose for to stay alone. But maybe it is could be because of the desolation, I don't know, desilusão. I don't know that how can I pronounce, but and maybe because this, but this person, I think I agree with Anna said about it is happiness. The person can feel happy for a few seconds, few hours, or just in specific moments, but not for your forever. It is impossible. You need to have someone close to.
Yeah, I'm bringing everyone back. But like, if you need help, if you need someone's help, and you need to call, who you'll call? Like, I would call, I don't know, depends on the situation. I would call to my grandmother, you know. And what about you?
I would call to my father because we are close, or to my father or to my wife. We're pretty close.
Okay, so welcome back, everyone. So how was the conversation? Bruna, what about you?
It was too fast. I want more time. We talked a little bit and then it's over. What? But it was interesting. The questions were pretty nice, you know. I really liked thinking about the concept of being lonely and loneliness, if they're the same or not. I really enjoyed it.
Thanks for sharing. Daphne, is it possible to be happy alone?
Yes, it's an interesting question because if you are not happy, you can't make other people happy. But I have difficult to be 100% happy alone. I, I think it's impossible.
And what about you, Elisandra? What do you think?
I agree with Daphne. I think it's possible to sometimes to be happy alone, but all the time I don't agree. I don't think so, because you always need to interacting with people or even with your pets or plants. So you never is alone, totally alone. Yes.
Monica, what kind of things you do with your friends that you couldn't do alone?
I think that Daphne climbing the mountain or hiding. I don't know. I'd like to go. I don't know what the expression Parque da Tijuca and walk. I don't know if hiding or climbing, but is walk at the national park. And I think that's not good to do it alone. And it's a good opportunity to share this moment with my friends.
Oh, great. And you know this.
As I said in the breakout room, I don't know if I have something that I couldn't do alone. I think that I can do everything alone, but if I have a good company, it's better. And maybe to ride a bike and to run, to play soccer and another kinds of sports. So yes, I can do alone, but if I have a good company, the energy is very, very interesting.
Yeah. What about you, Rosalia?
I think the same, because if you have a good company, it's better, but you can do everything alone. I don't know if you have things that you don't do, you shouldn't do alone, but if you have a company, it's better. I think it's that.
Yeah, I really agree with you. But like sometimes I am always waiting for someone to do the things, you know, and to do things that I could do alone. So I'm trying to understand this. What do you think, Thalita? Thalita? Okay, maybe. Okay, so I'm sharing with you a link about our conversation. So please give me a feedback. What do you think about this topic? If you want to talk about other things, you could put there, or if you didn't like to, so put there your opinion, okay? And thank you very much for everyone, and see you in the next week. But tomorrow we have a meeting for women at 1 p.m. So if you want to make part, so that's it. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a nice week. Have a nice day.